I want to spread this story about Iran in which, you know, affected us tremendously, so that we we don't, as a collective, we don't make the same mistake that Iranians made. Let's choose wisely. Let's make a different choices that Iranians did. So what happened that before these mullahs or Khomeinis, we used to had a beautiful king named Shah, whose son wants to be the president of Iran now, and that the king had everything provided for his people, had a free system of education. Girls were able to come around without any hijab or anything like that. But the countries of other leaderships like America, Israel, and England wanted oil from Iran. So the king started to not listen to America, Israel, and England, and wanted to make his own prices. And these three countries, maybe more, didn't like that. So they started spreading fake news about how the king is horrible, how if you guys bring these people, which is the mullahs or the Khomeini, you guys will experience more freedom, more than what the king is giving, because they started like saying how king is dictatorship, they're doing all that, and people started buying into these messages, and they thought that, oh, if they bring someone like mullah, will be better for them. But they didn't know, little did they know that that was the horrible thing that they end up doing. And these mullahs been around for 40 years, and they've been dictatorshiping and killing many people in innocently in the Iran, where we have no freedom of speech, no nothing like America. So Iran went from this very high prestige country to very low poor, like how it is now. So why do I tell you guys this is because for you guys, to each and every one of you guys, to be aware, because the leaderships who are leading our countries, their mindset is in survival mindset and is not for the good of all humanities. They may show you guys as they are, but behind, they don't want world peace. They don't want everybody be happy and healthy and have all like experience heaven on earth. Okay, they don't want that. Otherwise we have achieved that long time ago. Okay, so why do I tell you guys that is for you guys to just be aware that the system you guys are currently supporting and following along does not want your best. So the things that it will tell you about to follow may not necessarily will be for the good of all humanity. For example, the beliefs that you are a powerless being and you cannot do much. That belief needs to open the window and say bye-bye to it, okay? Another belief is a dog-eat-dog world. That also won't serve us either. It only separates us, so say bye-bye, okay? We gotta recognize that, it's not that our leaders are bad and horrible. It's just that our leaders, not all of them, but most of them, who has the power, are their mind is captivated by that, and it wants to create systems that is like based on competitions, based on like people like head off the chart of the society, and let the other ones to just die. So I guess that's the reason why, like, when people break the codes and the richest, they like that, because they are, I guess, one of us. Okay, they are smart, they are know it, and they seem like to want to grow their own family, so they don't really care about us if we die. So as Masih Alinejad said, if we don't get united to end them, they will get united to end us. So this is a very crucial moment to become aware of, that we are not wanting to just live. We're not wanting to just survive. We want to live. We want to have a beautiful, loving world, and we want not only us to have a beautiful, loving world, but also other people to be able to have their needs met, because each and every one of us are one in a deeper level. What do I mean by one? That means at the root of it all, we are human. There's like this light, there's this higher consciousness that exists within each and every one of us that connect us in deeper level, that it's been wanting constantly for each and every one of us to become enlightened, to become awakened, that life is more than what you were told. Life is more than just money. Life is more than just objects. Life is more than the system. Life is more than you just working. Life is more than you just eating, drinking, going to restroom. Life is more than what you were ever told, and it's worthy to be explored, and just allow yourself to range off from what the population or the society, because everybody is doing it, then that means you feel obligated to do it. No, you don't feel obligated to do anything. Just like they want to do it, let them do it, but you do your own thing. And you can also create like videos like this and spread another ways of saying the same thing, so that other people maybe hear from you, they start to get awakened. What is the truth? Is it really what I'm being told or what I'm being shown, or is it more than that? And recognizing that when we see our reality unsafe or there's wars, is recognizing that the own leaders themselves, like America, England, all that, they create those wars. Why? Because they want to make money. So how they gonna make money? To sell their tools is to create wars and all that, okay? Or they're also behind, which just hurts, is human trafficking and as well, all that as well too. Again, that doesn't mean that there are bad people. That just means that their mindset is operating from against people instead of for people. So when we know that this their mindset is in survival thinking, and many of you guys maybe still be blocked or feel resistant into understanding what I'm trying to spread, all I'm saying is just get aware that our systems, people who've been trying to teach us through that system no longer serves us, such as survival thinking, such as having material and object and money as our master, like letting that to run us, versus recognizing that if we just stay together and also following our own passion, anything that brings us alive, following those things, that it in itself bring the financial part, the love, the connection as well. And we don't need to chase money. We don't need to chase material stuff, because when we chase those, that means we're almost forgetting about who we truly are and how powerful each and every one of us are. We're almost like giving up our power and just thinking that we need to survive, versus recognizing that everything that we want, and it's our birthright. Each and every one of us is our birthright to be rich, to have the love of life that we want to have all our basic necessities to be covered, okay? Just the fact that each and every one of us exist. So let's put aside all the limiting beliefs that was bombarded to us. It was just only was given to us for the sake of controlled power and having that control on us. But we know better now. Through this video, we know that who we truly are. And if you don't know and confused, just join me on this awakening journey, and let's become awakened together, and to know the power within. And many spiritual leaders who came to on earth to teach us the same thing, that's power but within you, such as Krishna, Jesus Christ. Everybody just came on. Let's just learn this lesson now, once for all, so that we finish this nightmare that we keep on experiencing, such as sufferings and wars and many people being negatively affected, like mental illness, diseases. It's really time for us to acknowledge each and every one of us and experience it in an experiential way, that we are one with our Creator, and we always been one with our Creator, and we are creating our world left and right. The things that we label as accident is actually each and every one of us creations that we came together in creating. And that's why it's kind of accident, because like we are all connected in a deeper level, in a higher consciousness level, and we are all one, no matter what you want to say or what you want to believe, but we are all one, and we're connected, and we are many people are more becoming aware and awakened that we are one, that we don't need to kill someone who are kill the other person in other countries, because they're us too. They are part of us, and we are all friends, and we are all family, and we are all here to get awakened of who truly we are. We keep looking for it. Where is God? Where is God? Why is He doing all the things that He's doing? But we're not recognizing that the God is within us, and it's not outside of us. It's everywhere. It's within us. And we are it. And when we get connected to our goddess self, which is God is always symbols of love, peace, and compassion, and higher consciousness, and God is never fear or low thinking, low consciousness, and God is never about war or anger. That's not God. That's a made of God, of manhood, the mind. Okay, so, or that's like mans who are connected to their Satan self or their ego self. That is what they are creating. But we don't need to buy that, guys. You guys are being constantly sold to, and you guys are just adapting to it because these authorities are telling you guys, and you think that those are fact, but it's not. So you could just easily and effortlessly just let it go, and to not engage with it. Okay, and I want you guys to share this video to as many as people as possible if you find it valuable. If you think like it's time for each and every one of us to be awakened, so that we don't repeat the same lessons. Just know that every repeated lesson in our universe, there's a lesson for us to be learned from it. And if we don't learn that lesson, that would be created over and over until we finally get it. So right now, it's been a pattern in our history that there's like Mother Nature always send us some hardship, some suffering, some madness, like it's happening again right now, and 2020 been happening. It has followed. So it's really time for us to accept the truth that we are the creator, accept that we are here to access our abundant self, to experience who we truly are as God, but experientially, not just me talking. Each and every one of us needs to experience this oneness of consciousness, which is the highest level of conscious. I have experienced it briefly through this course Avatar. I highly recommend each and every one of you guys to take it. And you guys can do it without courses, because it's within all of us and it's free to each and every one of us. We just need to allow it without any judgment, because when you judge it, you just have a hard time, because you're in your mind and you cannot just drop it in here. That's why when you're in your mind, you cannot access your higher self. You cannot access your true desire beingness, because your analytical mind, based on the programmings that was attitude or experience, it will judge I guess that unknown, quote unquote, unknown feeling or unknown experience, desire, such as connecting to your higher self. But when you allow it, and you don't share these things with others yet, if you're planning to do it, because other people has their own limiting belief and their mindset. I end up learning that the hard way, because when you share your own affirmation to others, or you think you're saying that this is a method you're going to try, they often say, oh, I can't believe you just buy into that. That's bullshit. Or that's not gonna work. That's endless. So when you do that, it just throw you off. So just do it, and they will themselves will attract to you, saying like, oh my god, you've been changing, what have you been doing, you know? So just allow yourself, like have fun with it. Like we are all, each and every one of us are child within, so just embrace your child self and allow yourself to explore life, because life is really free spirited, beautiful, loving. We're here to learn and grow and become better version of ourselves. We're here to receive love and give love and exchange, and you feel like, oh Niku, if everyone was like you, then our world would be different. But honey, my dear, starts with each and every one of us. So I have started, I actually feel like many people have already changed and transformed, and it's going towards that oneness. There's this shift has happened in our consciousness that itself is ready for each and every one of us to get awakened. And those people who are into materialistic and mind game, they are also becoming awakened, but they're afraid. But just embrace the fear. You're okay, all is well. And we are all going back to who we truly are. And once we experience and clear that karmic life that was started or begin, you could I guess call it about the Satan and the God, like where like we eat the apple, we're here, and now when we experience experientially that we always been God and we always one with our creator, I feel the game of life will like stop and we go to the next level of consciousness, the higher consciousness, and we will experience and we no longer experience any sufferings or anything like that. We just like say bye-bye, next chapter or next movie, let's do it. So you know, I want to invite each and every one of you guys to you know, put religion, put anything that you've learned, just explore your own truth, allow to see what is true for you. You will know it, you will feel it, because you vibrate with that truth. So anything that is your truth, you will feel it inside you. Like me talking, you may feel connected with what I'm saying, so that is something for you. When each and every one of you guys get attracted to me, that means there's something that I have that you guys are either learning from or are picking up on, or we are mirroring each other, or you have the same mission that maybe just watching me, you are going to be invited to follow that mission. I highly believe that each and every one of us are important being, and each and every one of us have an important missions that we are here to portray, to create, to solve something, to add on to something, to add to ourselves, to build a loving relationship with ourselves, to heal the wounds that we have taken from our past life, from genealogical or generational trauma that we have brought. We're healing all that. We're recreating a new thing. And I highly recommend each parents to put their children's into these highest technologies that is the self-development technologies that's created, like Tony Robbins ones, or highly recommend Neuromaster Academy and Avatar. Neuromaster Academy teaches your children about neurolinguistic, something that Tony Robbins used, as well as hypnotherapy, which hypnotherapy is not about like making you you know, it won't do anything that you don't want to, or it won't make you to sound like a chicken or sound like a cow. It's none of that. Like I know in movies they created that, but it's more of anything that your son or your daughter have experienced, anything that they are bringing from past life, or from generational trauma, or maybe you were thinking something, maybe you were depressed, maybe you were, something happened, maybe you were not in that conditions, and they feed off of your energy, and they started developing belief that it's not really, you know, gonna helping them, for example, that they're not good enough, you know, so, or they have to be perfect. I actually myself have you know, experienced that my coach took me to the all the way to the birth, and I actually saw the scene and of how my mom was, and I came to my mom, were you depressed when you were having me? And my mom was like, how did you know? So it's like, you know, those things are really what, you know, if you want each and every one of your son and daughter to live the best life that they want, it's in service for each and every one of us to experience, as early as possible, push your daughter and daughter and son to, not push them, but just encourage them to take these high technology courses that is available to them, like Avatar or Neurolinguistic. Highly recommend. Avatar explores your belief setting, things that you were indoctrinated from the system, and things that is currently the core beliefs that is responsible for how you are experiencing your life. So it's a great insight, great awakening, and it allows you to live your life deliberately, and it allows you to be the master of your life versus your mind being the master of your life, and it kind of reverses mental illness, because you drop into your heart your true being, true desires, in which will automatically adds your compassion and love. Imagine if everybody take this and everybody has the same experience, like you know how I'm like, maybe you guys are saying like, oh, you're such a loving and light, and I've been hearing that in my community a lot. And if you guys want to just operate just like that, and when you're in love and light, you'll be able to, like, you know, have as a result a comfortable, more flexible living style where it helps you to be happy, healthy. It has a lot of benefits into it, instead of like getting mad at others. Just recognize that they're doing the best that they can. And just Avatar course will be a beautiful tool that teaches you even how to drop instead of from your analytical mind to present moment without even doing meditation. Gives you powerful technologies to be able to live your life and enjoy your life regardless of what is happening around you, and to even transform what is happening outside of you from the power within. And it explores your belief setting, and you're able to take on beliefs that does not let go of the beliefs that no longer serves you, and take on belief that does serves you. So I highly recommend it. Even in the Google that says it's cult, don't believe it, just experience it yourself. I also was like wobbly, is it cult, is it not? But when I experienced it, they were nothing like cult. And in fact, they were like completely opposite. They were allowing you to explore your own truth, a beautiful environment that you can do that. I feel like people who wrote it as cult, they either did not know and understand what this course is about, or they are from the system, which is the people who don't want us to be enlightened, which is their mind, because they're afraid that once you're enlightened, then they cannot control you or do anything like that. Similar like Jesus Christ, where they were afraid that if people are become awakened of who they truly are, then their power and controlling realm will be ended. So don't be fooled. Just experience and explore for yourself and see the truth for yourself. Don't just allow other people tell you this is the truth and you take it on. This time, allow yourself to experience it, because our experiences are all valid, the same as what we see, the same as what we taste, the same as what we see. These are all part of our beautiful sensation that is given to us, and we can access, and is our power, and is our right to use them to experience and explore what truth we want to take on, what belief we want to take on, and what kind of lifestyle we want to live, whether it's apart from other people, whether it is with the people. It's okay, like whether within the system, not in the system. Even when you're in the system, you can also be free and do the things that you love and desire without without you being restricted. So I will record that in our next video. So just be open, be nice to yourself, and allow yourself to explore your truth without apart from what society has ever told you guys. Okay, I love you guys. Stay safe and have a beautiful rest of your day. For now.